Okay, so I'm trying to get back to making YouTube videos. I didn't really have the best idea of what I was really trying to make for this channel when I started it. I know I wanted to talk about self-growth and um, trying to get practical with some of those strategies. I like thinking strategically, tactically about ways to improve my life, and I like making things work. I like using spreadsheets and just talking some of that stuff out. And I did that a little bit. There are a couple of videos of that. The other videos are just like life status updates, which are fine too, but I do want to make something more shareable, more applicable in this channel as well. I realized after I stopped making videos for a while that I really wanted to make videos for the OPS community and but didn't really want to admit that and also wanted to work towards a broader audience. I think those things can still happen. Like it can be broader, but I also I realized I still wanted to make videos for the OPS community, and I should probably just like go with that, be more open about that. So here I am. I also needed to finish school, and then I had some travel after that. That's all done, and so now I have less excuse than ever to actually make some videos. Um, I have a few ideas in mind. I want to make videos about typing, about like what's going on with my process, what am I working through, what's the process and the steps I'm working through, what are the challenges I'm running into. I have some thought of doing that for the weekly OPS class celebrity because that's something other people are already involved in. So it would be, I think, and then there's some structure to that class that I can kind of work with. Um, I'm still messing with the tools a lot, and there's a perfectionism aspect to the way I'm actually working on the production of the videos, and that becomes an excuse like, oh, I don't have the camera or the audio set up the way that I want to, so I'm not ready because the camera and the microphone aren't set up like I want them to be. And that is just another excuse, but also I honestly love tinkering around with the setup itself, and I'm just going to kind of accept that that is also part of it. Um, but at the end of the day, it's like either I want to make videos or not. So this is just a little intro one, and I'm looking forward to making more soon. I've got ScreenFlow installed, and so I should be able to make that a little more multimedia, going over docs, going over video clips, and so I'm excited about that. Um, I also, in a more involved way, I want to talk about philosophy and OPS or philosophy and typology because as I've studied OPS but also studied um, as I've done my research and classes at school, I've run into a lot of interesting overlaps. A lot of overlaps I found really insightful that don't really come up in the community. Um, and don't come up in the class either. So I've been thinking about that for a few months, and I'm excited to do a little more research and outlining to see where that could go. I'm excited about that because it's also a good way for me to channel some of the energy that I'm kind of putting obsessively and automatically into studying type. It's a way I think it's going to be a good way to put some of that energy back into studying philosophy, and which I do find interesting, but I don't sort of have a drive to do on my own because I'm mainly doing it on my own. And what gets me going in the community and being involved in studying OPS is how community oriented it is, how many other people I get to talk to on a weekly basis about what I'm studying, what I'm finding, what I'm struggling with. So I'm hoping to I'm hoping to find more ways to do that, to channel energy and sort of energy that's coming from people, channel that into other areas that I'm kind of uncovering or just little pieces that I'm owning myself. So I think that's all I need to say for an intro, and just gonna post this. This is really just a test to see if the setup is working, see if the process is working. Like, can I just turn on my camera and start recording and like okay, I did mess with this a bit beforehand with adding another layer to the lighting and the microphone, and it is still not just like push button turn on. I think I can get there. I'm a lot closer now than I was before. Um, I'm sure I'm going to keep running into production excuses for not making videos, but that's to be expected. And this is just a little bit of getting started on the way to more substantial content. See ya.